today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Ryan will throw again. It's caught. Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
At the 29-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
Number 21.
The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 14 carries, 56 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Smith. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on third down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely did they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a first down.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made at the 16.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game. then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On third down, Ryan. That's going to be caught by Richardson. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense for him there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. That's thrown into the arms of Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They were trying to go back to Allen there, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3, Chargers nothing.
Open man, it's Allen. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Austin.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt.
What's up, buddy?
Settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
What'd you say?
More down the other defense. We'll see.
Complete to
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
Man, drop the fucking ball.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
To Todd Gurley.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley.
My linebacker just got stiff-armed. Okay.
There by Todd Gurley. We all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
These niggas is taking the whole fucking quarter.
The 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action now. Ryan.
Good tackle, boy.
Taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired it.
Oh, he missed it. Let's go.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better.
Oh, my God. How?
County, All-State, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well. This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Off the bootleg. Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Fifth goal at the 5-yard line.
One receiver left. That's Allen. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry.
Hey,
Final seconds of the first half. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
way to deliver a strike, boy.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
I'm about to beat the Chiefs out for the
Now
fucking
they find the
game.
end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down.
Oh,
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And,
We got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go. Third quarter.
Joe Reed on the return. This is our time.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on. Here's what we think they're
that's what I'm talking about.
in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of
playing
production,
my
they
Madden
still have the
games.
lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You work tomorrow?
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
What you have? Oh.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Was it a girl or a guy?
Moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year, and Eckler took full advantage.
Chicks got heavy hands.
92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The handoff, it's Eckler. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Eckler, the ball.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Here's Herbert. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the bootleg. Herbert. And he's intercepted at the goal line.
I hate this game.
Anticipation. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately...
Why Keenan Allen stops in the middle of the fucking end zone, bro? Instead of running his fucking route.
Looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll go down at the 26.
I have the Chargers.
He decided to run a hitch route
in real roster, but I have the Chiefs in fantasy.
He rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
But I don't have Pat Mahomes.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan.
Come on, Todd Gurley is supposed to drop that, bro.
Take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
No. Oh, you have Julio?
It's Ryan. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he'll be taken down
No.
across the 50 at the 45.
Todd Gurley is injury prone.
It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep
But Julio's healthy this year.
Never lock in on any one
counter
guy.
it and take
Keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Send me his team, like take a picture of his team and send it to me. I'm gonna show you. If you really want Julio, I'm gonna show you who to take.
On 1st down, Ryan.
Oh.
Completion almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done.
Did I tell you?
Well, guess what? We see the end result right now.
Did I tell you about shooting in this game?
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7
2K.
ahead.
It's not about
to throw on 3rd down. Ryan.
Oh fuck!
Julio. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
I didn't know he was pressing.
Julio Jones.
That's annoying.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
So you have to fucking.
To within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about.
You have to make a jump shot with towels.
Ball game again after that big time strike.
Big time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
So like.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
Yeah.
And take it.
Like kicking the leg or like where, like it's like a high jump, you know.
We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. And I tell
you have to make those type of jump shots so you can, so you don't have to use the shot bar to shoot.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few
so yeah,
inches.
that's all you got to do.
Down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all
of
those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for LA. 56 yards.
8-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the give, this is Eckler. He's going to be taken down.
Please tell me there's not a fucking holding on the field. I hate this fucking game.
So a decent game, or not on the penalty.
17 yards for a fucking hold?
Among people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Eckler, they run left side, and they'll get him down right around the 16.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. From the 5, third and goal. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On 4th down, they're going to try the jet sweep. And he's not going to get in.
What?
They stop him at the 1. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the...
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before
this
going
Madden
out of
shit, bro.
bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together.
Go get it. Let's go.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Taylor Thompson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable running.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. He's got Allen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
The ball carrier.
The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
On the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 46-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Back of the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That fucking felt so good.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. That's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So this one's over. It's in the win column.